Hi there, this is Ahmed and you're watching me on WP Foundation. Today we are going to learn about 4 things that you must know before installing AMP. So let's get started. The first thing is that AMP does not support JavaScript. What does it mean? AMP has its own library of JavaScript. It is the platform which is built on JavaScript, but you cannot add JavaScript like we do in HTML. You cannot create anything of your own on a custom level. So if you want to add animation, if you want to perform some actions, if you want to do anything, there are libraries for it, so you have to use those specific libraries. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind. Second thing is that when you are installing AMP, you need to make sure that you do that on the staging website first. Because AMP has a strict validation, you need to make sure that all of your AMP pages are validated properly before you even begin to get it live. So there might be some installation issues, there might be some setuping issues, so you need to make sure that you set it up on the staging before you proceed with deploying on the production site. Third thing we are going to understand is that if you are expecting that traffic is going to increase after installing AMP, that is possible. However, there is also a negative side to it, and that is that you might face a traffic drop, and the reason for that would not be that your traffic has suddenly vanished. You are not losing your traffic. If you are a publisher and if you are seeing a drop in your traffic after installing AMP, it could necessarily mean that the analytics is not configured properly. Either it is not tracking the data properly, or there is some error in the analytics integration which you are not aware of. There is also a possibility that there is a conflict between the kind of analytic companies you use. So some companies use more than one analytical company, and that could cause conflicts. There is also another point in which you need to aware of is that when you install analytics on the first or second day, it might not behave normally as you would see in your normal analytical software. What I mean by that is that give it a week before you properly judge it. So if you are seeing traffic drop, it's not because your traffic has suddenly decreased or your traffic has just vanished. The traffic is there, the analytics is just not able to track it properly. So don't panic, just give it some time. The fourth point that you need to make sure and understand is that you should never ever modify the core code of the plugin. If you want to make some modifications to the plugin, you need to make sure that you do that on a child plugin. Do not modify the core AMP for WP plugin. That would cause a lot of problems and issues, because when there is an update, the code will be overwritten by a new code, and you will always lose changes on every new update. So make sure that you should always modify the changes within a child plugin. So that was it. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions about AMP or any other subject in WordPress, please share your questions in the comments below, and thank you so much.